Hello everyone! Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's Friday is going well. It's been a hot minute. I hope Jumpgate entertained you all last week. Today we're doing some exploring here. Let's do a quick double check. Make sure everything's set up nicely. Tune our music just a scooch down there. And make sure that things are going, stuff looks good. Alright. Alright, so some of the first things we're doing. Hello, welcome. People making their way in. I like to run around. So I'm on this like training spree, right? Where I'm making sure all of my martisans are trained up to sort of a base electrical level, which means lots of them have been in the chem labs. Doing battery conditioning. And after that, we're throwing lots of them into the training halls here. Are we missing? Oh, we need to grab some novice electrical tools to finish off some of their training. Jumpgate didn't want to go through a habitat from scratch. That's fair. It's a bit of a... Oh, damaged novice tools. These haven't come into effect yet, as far as I'm aware. We're buying some novice electrical tools. We'll grab like 5 of them, just so we have a little bit of a batch sitting around. Hello! Warcox, Nico, Investor, everyone making their way in. They changing the interface and it's because they want to make me angry? I believe it was adjusted back today, just to tweak a few more things, right? So they were looking for some feedback in Founders Chat just to make sure everyone's on the same page for those changes and seeing how people reacted to them and getting some feedback. I think we're on our last couple of martisans. I think everybody is approaching level 25 here, which is pretty sweet. We just want everyone to be able to charge solar panels for us. Hey, Primo, making your way in. Welcome. So one of the other things we definitely wanted to explore today was the... this guy. Is this even gonna load for... Oh, yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so this we can do, like, zoom-ins and go exploring and dig into the chart if we want to, really show it off and dig in with people today. What's the best way for electrical martisans? So that's a blind wrath. Are you asking what's the best way to level them up? What's the best way to acquire them? Just a little more specificity would help out there. So one of the things we like to do right at the start is do our collect all, just so we don't have a whole bunch of notifications sitting around. Lots of pipelines. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be really interesting to dig into. I feel like lots of this early stuff, probably a lot of people are already making, right? If we're looking at what's going into what, like this whole section right here is just on growing mushrooms. So if you already have a ton of mushrooms going on, then, oh, can we drag around? Oh, okay, well, okay. Navigating that zoom in is not going to be easy, I guess. To get electrical experience to 25. Okay, yeah, we can talk about that. That's super easy, and that's actually what I am currently doing. So from when your martisans are 0 to level 5, your best bet is to head to some solar panels and have them charge power cell 1. That'll be slow experience, but it's useful experience because they're actually getting you power cells. Alternatively, you could put them in a library doing basic electrical research, because this also has no requirement, and it'll get you a little excuse me. It didn't have time to mute that time. All right. You'll get a little bit faster electrical experience this way. Oh boy. So once you get either Charge Power Cell 1 or Electronics 101, you get them trained up to level 5, then your best bet, all the way from 5 to 25, the fastest way, is going to be doing Battery Conditioning 1. You could switch to something else once they get to level 15, but this is just really good per stamina experience. 1 stamina for a lot of electrical experience. You'll go through a lot of batteries doing this, though. Allergic to answering the question every week. Yeah, it does come up a lot, but that's okay because it's what it's what a lot of people are doing. It's what I'm actively doing. Okay, let's see. The menu process. The menus were great, even if some had some mix-up recipes. Yeah, well, it's a work in progress, right? And once it gets settled onto a new version and people learn it and the muscle memory gets retrained, it'll be really good going forward. To get electrical, yeah, what was that picture? It was a very sophisticated milk can, coffee chain getting buffed. We'll talk a little bit more about what we're looking at with that spoiler chart there. What does it even do? I don't know if we can talk about that, but generate power is the short answer, right? New logo, yes. I think it's... it might be somewhere, but it's on the collections, it's on the stream, in a few different places. Batteries are cheap, so good to know. What's the battery conditioning? What's the value of that doing? The battery conditioning is spending resources to get really large amounts of stamina at a low requirement. So you're investing all of this stuff, you're decharging these power cells, and you're training by draining the power in them, and you're getting a lot of experience as a result. So this is the fastest way to train them. It costs Dusk in the process. You're using tools, you're using power, you're using things up, but you're training your Martisans, right? Or yourself. You could do this by yourself to get to level 25. But as a player, you're going to get a lot of experience just dumping power cells into buildings, right? Little late. Hey guys, welcome on in. Happy to have everyone. We're gonna hop around to a few different buildings here. Keep things rolling. Mostly we're doing Charge Power Cell 2 with all of our different Martisans. It's that time! Hey! Gargantu's in here, Scron's in here. Whole crew is everybody's swinging by. Always happy to see everybody. You're just such a friendly, positive group. I love hanging out on the stream on Fridays. People always have really relevant and good questions as well. I think we're getting close to a balance on how many solar panels we have and how many Martisans we have to use up all of their stamina accurately. Maybe we're a little bit short, but we also still have a couple that haven't quite made it to 25. We've also got some high-level libraries that are sitting idle right now that we maybe want to dig into. And we've got a fair bit of our own stamina to use up there as well. How's everybody else doing? Has everybody dug into the thorium reactor charts yet? Power up some mythic smelters for rent? I know we have a couple. Are those, are they not available for people right now? I feel like there was power in these. Oh, okay, this one's being used. This one needs power. Sure. There you go. Victor. Hey, Victor is acclimating well. Excellent. Yeah, so we've done a lot of, like, training up Martisans to then turn around and sell them to other people, because we've really got the training process down to a science now, and, so I don't mind that either, if people are looking for, you know, send me your Martisans for training. Maybe that'd be a fun service to offer for people. When we have this much stamina, or we have solar panels that have 13 capacity, we really need to find someone with 26 or more so we can use all that stamina at once. Hi, Jeff, Marion, Animasin, JPL. Welcome on in, everybody. I like making my way through the names as people show up and just butchering them because it makes me laugh a lot of the time. If you're part of a settlement, are you allowed to start your own settlement? No, you can only be part of one settlement at a time. And the thorium reactor, is it going to charge batteries, or is it for the building directly? More news to come. But it is a power thing. It has to do with power. SPL, not JPL. Wow, yeah, we're on a roll today. Happy Friday, Winnie making your way in. Boss wins, welcome, welcome. Oksana, welcome on in. We could also dig into the science of it, because, isn't it? It's like uranium, one of the uranium things. It's in here somewhere, right? Like, you need a uranium something. This is Metis Weave to go in here to make something else. This is uranium on the bottom from here. It was from scavenging, right? Yeah. A uranium rod. Uranium-233 from scavenging with a uranium sensor. Yes, so this chart is to build a thorium reactor. This giant guy at the end. And when we're looking at all the requirements in the engineering bay, we need a reactor kit, we need a panel, some plates, some parts. Radiation gauge is a new one, so we follow that yellow line down to the bottom. That gauge is built in the machine shop using titanium plates and circuit components, which we can already make both of those, so that's great. Lots of the newer, harder parts are going to be making this kit, which are going to require, just a whole bunch of stuff. So the uranium that we get from scavenging, steel and electronic parts, which we already know how to make, and 3 new things. Control plus mouse wheel while not zoomed. Oh, you mean to just physically zoom in the page a little bit? Yeah, we could do that also. Yeah, there's a lot of things going on in, like, mostly chem labs. So I'm glad that we have a bunch of chem labs that we've been using for training our martisans, because that'll be useful over there. And yes, this is to build a thorium reactor. I wouldn't say it's a chem lab buff, it's just lots of chemistry things are happening in the chem lab. So for anyone who does live in the settlement and is looking, our chem labs that are up for rent are all over here. Basically on the bottom right-hand corner of the settlement. I've also got a pile here that I haven't put up for rent yet, but I will pretty soon. But these ones aren't leveled up, so they're going to be a little slower to run. Yeah, oh man, it's going to be sweet. Burning lots of regolith as well, yeah. Let's finish charging some things. We also have, yeah, you can do charge power cell 3, so we'll get you in there. So personally, I've also been working on getting my electrical up. I was really going to try and go for level 100 to get the signets for people. So for anyone who missed the leaks about the thorium reactor, there are high level requirements. Does anyone in chat know what they were? I have them in my head, but I'm curious how tuned in everybody is to what's needed. So there were three level requirements given to run the thorium reactor. Oh, yeah, everyone's super tuned in. Okay. yeah, everybody knows what's going on. Okay, so 50 electrical, 50 mining, 50 chemistry. But it was talked about in those posts that if you don't have those levels yourself, you could also use a signet. Yeah, I mean, I've got some trivia questions for the future that are slowly being built up till I think we have enough to run like an actual trivia night, so that'll be exciting. So yeah, you can use a signet instead of having 50 in those levels. So in the future, once people are getting lots of signets piled up for level 100, they could sell you those signets so that you don't need to get to level 50 in all those skills. I think the hardest one right now is 50 mining. Do many people in the chat actually have 50 mining? I haven't got there myself. Nuclear meltdowns? Yeah. Last week's giveaway was trivia questions. Was it actually? Howard Jumpgate's questions. Did he ask interesting questions? 60 mining, 7 mining. Wow. So signets are alternatives to training. Well, signets are going to be used to create packs. That's something that's definitely been talked about. But also, they're going to be... So this specific, with the thorium reactors specifically, maybe not across the board, but signets are going to act as a replacement for requiring the skill yourself in specifically the thorium reactor, not just in general. About level 30, yes, on my first Martisan. Wow. I think mining is tough to level up. You gotta start doing smelting silicon crystals yourself and get mining XP that way. That's probably a good bet. Old joke by now, but check out the general after every single update. Pretty similar to a nuclear meltdown. Yeah, that's funny. 55 mining, been waiting for a mining update? Yeah, I mean, here it comes. You're the one who's in position for this. I am not. Where's my my mining? It's level 41. Got other skills up in the hundreds. Mining's down at 41. Can XAJR says, what is the use for? Sorry, what is the use for which? What are we talking about? Do I have any paper to sell? No, unfortunately. Definitely low on paper. Good evening and welcome. Hello, hello. I'm late. James, you're not too late. You're okay. Smelting ores, we're behind levels, but nothing yet. A master mining martisan. Wow. Yeah. Man, that sounds nice. How do you feel about promoting the ongoing habitat giveaway that's running for 5 more days now? Do you mean... is it something in here? Is there a leaderboard in which you're referring to? What is the use for a reactor? So, can XAJR... I need to come... Kanzajar. Kanzajar? How's... Cans and jars. No, but the J is after... Whatever. Power generation. That's all we have right now. It's generally just a power generation method. The one Ham is running! Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we can promote that for sure. So for anyone who wasn't aware, in the Discord, there is a active, engaged community member who goes by the name of Ham. If you haven't already seen it, Ham, he runs a settlement that's somewhere near the top, I believe. House of the Rising Sun, I'm pretty sure is his. So Ham is doing a giveaway for anyone who deposits 1,000 Dusk into the game and sends him the transaction to prove that their wallet did deposit 1,000 Dusk. He is giving away a habitat. Yeah, Moorcox, you're welcome to link the message. And the more that enter, more winners. Yeah, it's a great giveaway, great little contest he has going. Oh, why are all our libraries idle? What's everyone in the settlement doing? VIPs are able to share links in the chat. Yeah, we have a bunch of power on all these libraries, if anyone wants to get them going. Hello, Barrow Hill, welcome on in. I'm not sure why you and Ham don't collaborate more often. Ham and GrilledCheeseSandies are amazing. That's funny. No, Ham and I talk, like, a lot. There's a fair number of us. Pretty much anyone who holds an artifact, a lot of us talk already. I want to level 7 my library, but I can't afford the price. I have a bunch of those that are sitting idle that I'm not sure what to do with. These are actually all level 8. But I think I'm mostly waiting on... Fabrication's still a ways away. This isn't till tomorrow. So I guess I could run something in the meantime. Is it still... But the profit margin on this has gone down a fair bit, right? But I guess we do want to be stocking up seeds for the expert seed... or no, whatever it is. For seed sowing. Okay, so we have 6 of these, and they require 3 slots each, so we have 18. So we need 18 of each of these things to get all these going. Let's go pick up all that stuff and fire them up. Bum. So we need greenhouse shards. Those are easy enough to pick up. Let's buy 18 of these for 5 each. Let's buy 18 of these for 5 each. And apprentice life science research is going to be a little more expensive. 60 each or 20, so it's cheaper to do this. If we do 21 and we buy 18 and 3 is 30, 24 is 54? Is that right? 18 and 3? Yeah. If there is land space beside mine without the button make an offer and there's no buildings on it, does that mean there's no land minted for that place and I could put my land deed there? Yes. It sounds like that's what you're describing is empty space. Don't tell anyone else, but there's chapter drops each Friday this month, and some of them come with libraries that you can dismantle. Yeah. I don't know if we actually ended up buying that. Hey, everyone. Collect your research papers for the day if you have not already done so. I very rarely have done this when the stream starts. I think, let's make sure we have all the chapters, too. There's been new ones that have come out. Chapter 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have them all. Okay, 6... and 7, and 8. Like, these are such a good investment for the daily papers. It's great. Yeah, I'll read the things that say don't tell anyone out loud. That's pretty good. We gotta go to profession, and we gotta collect some life science research. We needed 18 of these. Perfect. Did the math, crushed it. And now we want to get all these expert seed studies going. So we'll do a lot of these ourselves because we want to pile on the cheap and easy. So for anyone who's not aware, really easy way to get tons of life science experience because there's no level requirement right now, just high level library requirement. Is there a way I can make sure the space was not minted for a land already? Yes, if you click on it. And it does not say make an offer. If it's just empty, there's no owned by at the top, then that land is available. Have you read the chapters by now? There's some great trivia questions in them. I am embarrassingly far behind on chapters, so we won't talk about how far I've gotten. But I'm such a big sit down and read through the entire book all at once, so it's tough for me to do them piecemeal. Are all my chapters common? Well, it doesn't matter. After they're deposited, you just have them, right? So I couldn't tell you what they were when I deposited them. Okay, we've got 3 more here. We're gonna run out of stamina, though. Hello, Anto Gimme. Welcome on in. So we could do 1 more. And then we're gonna need to use Martisans. Yeah, you've got a bunch of stamina. You're ready to go. Oh, did we went and bought the novice tools that we needed and then didn't train them? Or no, we did. Yeah, 25 here. I think we had somebody else who needed to go to level 25, though. Yeah, you're all trained. Was it you? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so that's our last 2 Martisans. I think everyone's at 25 electrical after that. Higher rarity gives more research daily? No, it gives more research on deposit, but the daily is always 1 regardless. 1500 Dusk, and you get research papers and 150 back, and then you read it every day. It's, yeah, the library, the chapters are a really good deal. Does the land plot have a darker color? Yeah, there you go. Nico's got some good advice for you as well. Let's grab a Martisan here to finish up some research. You're getting trained, so you can do 2 of these for us. We're now dumping life science experience onto all of our artisans here. So it's minted then, even if the offer button is not there. I see a building size 0 out of 50, but owned by someone. It's odd that the make an offer button wouldn't be there, but maybe, I don't know if this is the case, but maybe lands that were minted on Solana aren't enabled with the make an offer button. That's just speculation. I don't actually know if that's the case, but maybe that's why it wouldn't be there. Not sure. We probably want to go to our pirate radio, grab some more stamina, and finish off these last studies ourselves. What will update on Chem and CAD? So if you have a look at that spoiler in the leaks section of the Discord, you'll have a good idea of what's coming to the Chem Lab and maybe to the CAD. But it's a lot of new chemistry recipes. Chapter 10 today? I don't know. I couldn't tell you on that one. I think Rusty needs to check his rigs. He just asked me about them. Oh, let's press that button. Yeah. Let's give this away, right? Oh, well. One day, maybe. Yeah, we did the giveaway first thing as soon as we turned on the stream today. So anyone who was tuned in. Alright, so we got all those expert seed studies going. Did we do our math correctly? We're down to 0 of everything? Yeah, okay. And so one of the things to do when you're doing stuff like that is to check your math, check your order history, and see if your outputs are going to be cheaper. So if we look here, or if your outputs are more value than your inputs, to make sure we're profiting off of what we're doing. So for these, all the stuff that we bought, we paid about 11, 12, about 12.50, say, for everything. So when we go to sell off all of our seeds, we really want to make sure that we're actually making more than 12.50 on the sale of all this stuff, right? Like that's, say, 400. This is another 13. Okay, so, I mean, I don't know if this is how much came out of each batch, but assuming that we did one batch that we have sitting around, we're still making a fair profit on expert seed study, it looks like. Yeah, we should look at like what we could give away today. We probably want to deposit our surveyor coins and look into that. We've still got a library kicking around. You know, we could give away some fabrication signets. I mean, these are pretty tough to get. Yes, that is the way I do things. You probably want to do them the other way around. Check if the money, the Dusk that you're sinking into a task is profitable before you do the task. What's with the signets? Okay, so signets, once you get a skill to 100, if you have a skill over 100 and you've specialized in that skill, you can get a fabrication signet once every 72 hours. So every 3 days, you can claim 1 signet. And this is even if you had a second skill, because you can only specialize in 2 skills. You can only claim 1 signet every 3 days between the 2 skills. Pretty often? Yeah, I mean, these things are going to be rare. Like, there's not that many people with over 100, right? Sealed chapter research. This thing? So this is if you purchased your chapters in-game, rather than give you the research papers immediately, they give you this thing to open to see if you get what you get, right? Can Martisans get signets? That one, I don't think they've confirmed yes or no. I think they're open to the idea, maybe? How do we give away the signets if they're in-game? So that's special company privileges, but we can just take away stuff that I own and give it to somebody else. We could also sell them in the market, yeah. Signets are tradable, and it looks like nobody has traded any of them so far. There's also 7, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, because the 8th skill is scavenging, which isn't available yet. Those Virgo headphones. You can tell my horoscope by what headphones I wear? That's impressive. Welcome on in. What do you think is going to be the average price? I don't know, like 1,000 Dusk maybe? These are really tough to tell because it's... Nobody's traded them yet. They're not required for anything yet, so speculation would be the only purchasing power right now. Should I get the mining signet for my level 100 Martisan? Well, I don't know. Signets aren't limited. You claim them every 3 days. I don't think you get signets from Martisans at this time, but I could be wrong. I don't actually own any really high-level Martisans. I have one artisan, but it is in entertainment. It's in some skill that hasn't been implemented yet. I hope they don't allow Martisans to get signets. Yeah, I mean, I would argue for that as well. It just depends how much you want to reward the people who do have the celebrity Martisans. I think they already have plenty of benefits, but I'm not the... I think it's been talked about that we're definitely keeping them with players for now, and maybe in the future changing that to include Martisans, but it hasn't been decided on. I believe Mitch and Signets are... Mitch said Signets going to Martisans would break the ecosystem at this point in time. There you go. There's so many places to tune in to what everybody is saying that it's definitely pretty tough to catch everything. Particularly for myself, I'm pretty busy outside of playing Million on Mars all the time, but I try my best to stay on top of everything everyone's said. Speaking of, did anyone tune into the space this morning with Mitch and Steve and some other people? Navigation updates have been great to see this week. Howie, what are you referring to with that? And Jeff, yeah, if you specialize in mining, nothing noted about signets, yeah. It appears in this menu, but I think it's only looking at your skills, not your Martisan skills. So, don't think that, I don't think that that would work at this time. Let's see, we're getting close to done here with all of these guys, training up all our skills, doing all the things. Now is a good time also, I like checking, well, let's do a Rusty Rigs, and seeing how many people are, like, tuned in and hanging out and doing stuff, or how many people just listen for the, like, alright, exclamation mark raffle in the chat, and then something, and does the thing, and then we do the giveaway. And then you see the flood of chat for the people who were listening, and the ones who were actually tuned in. Regolith again. Well, it's enough selling stamina for Martisans. Yeah, you can put your Martisan stamina onto the, Yeah, we got him! We got him! Do trivia about your account. Jumpgate did, and it was quite fun as opposed to a straight raffle. Yeah, I mean, we could definitely do that as well. We should DQ the first waffle round. We could definitely ask some trivia questions. We got a lot going on. When will we be live on YouTube? So we don't usually go live on YouTube. There's a few considerations for that. I actually have been writing something about that today. That I'll maybe... I don't think I'd talk publicly about it, but we'll dig into it elsewhere. A signet claim from artisans is just too much. Yeah, okay. So let's do up a list of like minor prizes so we can give a lot of stuff away for some trivia questions. So we have a fabrication signet. We've got what else do we have that we can give away? Bum bum ba-dum bum bum. We've got a library. We've got a epic water filter Gen 2. We've got a common engineering bay. And we'll give away a legendary machine shop. Bam! There we go. Oh, look at everyone. Everyone with raffle in the chat. Ah, people weren't listening at all. What building gives signets? So, Zed, signets aren't from buildings. It's from reaching 100 in a skill, and then you claim it in the actions menu. And so you'll need these in the future. We don't really know what their value is going to be just yet. Because we don't know what recipes they're required for, how much they're going to be in demand. Oh, Rico, yeah, we got some Gen 3 CADs out there for people to use. Raffle again! Really lacking on the buildings in the inventory? Yeah, we've placed, like, almost everything for people, right? We could include a training hall in the giveaway, that's possible. Any suggestions for a new player getting started? What should I buy first? Solar panels, right now. I don't know how... So you need power on Mars, right? So right now, lots of the time, we say you should buy solar panels so you have lots of power to run all your buildings and everything else. I think it's pretty funny that maybe the recommendation for new players in the future would be, oh yeah, just buy a thorium reactor, throw that down. No, signets are recent. There was a cap on skill training where you couldn't go above 100 for a little while there. So whenever that was released, that's when they took that cap off. You know some recipes that'll be needed for mythic building crafts? I do not. CAD Kit Gen 3. You cannot get those anymore, to my knowledge. To craft CADs now. Yeah, they really need to remove this requirement. Because you can't make these anymore. I might be able to sell you some, because I don't have the minting tokens to use them. Where's these kits? Kit. CAD kit. Wow, people are selling these for nothing. These take, like, 3 minting tokens to make. What? Why are people selling... I guess it was 2 months ago. Maybe they had different requirements, but they take 3 minting tokens to make them. Yeah. When do they turn on? New players will be directed to thorium reactor. The requirements to run them are too high. Yeah, but I mean, the sentiment is new players need power, so new players should be getting solar panels and learning how to use them. It didn't need minting tokens before. Okay, maybe they don't. The recipe in the eBay is incorrect and will be removed. It's already been moved to the machine shop. Has it? In the machine shop. Oh yeah, we have the pack in here. And I guess this one won't require... Yeah, this is what you actually need, so those kits are going away. What do we think that the thorium reactor makes? Power! Hello, El Trenka, welcome on in. Pressure gauges. I'm not sure if we can actually make these yet. You'd have to do a bit of digging on that post from Mitch. But possibly in here. Like, the list of things you can now make in a machine shop is definitely getting pretty extensive. Which is why that sorting... Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, I don't know if search was... Oh yeah, search does exist here. Okay. I know we removed the categories just while they're getting a bit of a rework, but yeah, you can search for tasks as well. But yeah, you can make pressure gauges. Gotta get machining levels high enough. So that's another thing we've been working on, is leveling up some of our artisans to get like some just basic machining levels, because there's a lot of little bits and bobs to make, right? So we're trying to get them both to at least 20. But we ran out of stamina because we dumped it all into expert seed studies. Kind of liking the superhero generation ability as well. Nuclear waste, chem, electric, and mining are the 3 that you need to run the thorium reactor. Before the library came out, we were able to upgrade. Were we able to upgrade skills? No. They came out simultaneously. When the update that Mitch leaked, when's the update that Mitch leaked about the new or additional loot on scavenging? It wasn't really an update or in leaks. I think he just posted a chart into a few different chats, and you could search for that chart if you... one of the best ways to search for stuff if you're trying to find it, from Mitch has image, scroll back and you can find the picture that you're looking for, right? Yeah, okay. So, I mean, we could give away some stuff based on, we could ask some questions. And just give them away to the first person that comes up with the answer. I do like trivia. Trivia questions are a little more fun. Yeah, I enjoy doing giveaways where people have to participate rather than just raffles. That's a fun time. And we actually have... Let me open a new thing here. But I do have a list of trivia questions that I had done up not that long ago. Where's my trivia questions? So many fast hands. No, raffle, please. I'm Brazilian and not fluent. Okay, we'll do a raffle at the end still. Don't worry. We'll save the legendary machine shop for the last raffle of the stream. But I like doing the little giveaways throughout so the people who are tuned in consistently have a chance to win bits and pieces, right? Where did my trivia sheet go? Huh. Well, don't know where my trivia sheet went. That's fine. I'm gonna say lots of these I probably already have internalized. Just do questions about you, your account, the floor price. Yeah, I mean, that's mostly what my trivia questions were. Or they're like more niche things as well, like sizes of things or, you know, stuff like that. I just, I want to know where my sheet went. I had so many things I had written up. I won't spend too much more time digging for it, but I am curious where it went. We won't do too much digging. I will check in like one more place. Bum ba bum 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 bum. Ah, some trivia. Not a whole lot, just a couple of questions so we can randomly throw them out there. And I don't think they're ones that people would actually have the answers to off the top of their head, so it will take everyone a little bit of digging to go find and figure it out and come back to us. So, we'll give away... Okay, alright. My job is catwalker? No. No, 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 no. Yeah, the pirate radios are available for rent at the low price of 5 Dusk per vibe and 8 Dusk per hour. I just haven't adjusted them from, before they made all the changes to pirate radios, so they're a little bit obnoxious on the rental prices. Yeah, so welcome everybody. We'll do one of the first times in-stream park giveaway. First person to come back with the answer, we'll give them a prize. So the first one we'll do is an Epic Gen 2 water filter. We'll give away an Epic Gen 2 water filter for the first person who can type in chat. And keep in mind, we will give you one guess. So if you spam a bunch of guesses, you don't get it. So we can check your chat history, and if you've guessed more than one time, it doesn't work. So just your first guess, best guess. Go find the answer is the main thing. Epic Gen 2 water filter. We will give away to whoever can come back with. Which chemistry task gives the best experience per hour? All right, good luck. Go, run amok. I love you get one try and people are like, here you go, it's probably this. Hey, there you go. Moorcox has the answer. Brew coffee large. It is brew coffee. Brewing coffee large is your best experience per hour for chemistry. Yeah. We're going to do a little bit more digging. I think maybe we can work on some of our per hour. Yes. Yeah. I have 5 XP in chem, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, there you go. Captain Redbeard's just psyched because he was first up. Got your answer in the fastest. If it was right, it was all you, right? You know what? We should probably get a round of Tea Shop going. So for anyone who's not aware, Aqua Aries, I think, is the best task in the game. Look at this. You have the potential to get 140,000 Dusk by running these tasks. How is that not the best task? Didn't we say we're giving away 2? Yeah, we're going to give away a fair bit of stuff. We're going to sprinkle in our trivia questions as we go on the stream today. We're not just going everything back to back. We are, just dropping them in there, giving everybody a chance to win. Not the best chance because of variance. What are the chances, though? Yeah, you just hit 0.5% and the best roll, and all 7 times, and then you walk away with 140,000. Easy money. Let's spend a little bit of time digging back into this guy. So let's explore some of the parts on here that we haven't dug into yet. So there's a halite and water to make chlorine. So this is going to be key to a lot of processes, it looks like. Lithium ore coming out of the smelter. That's interesting. So it's not... Because most of the ores were like... We scavenged some of them. Oh, I guess we smelted some from regolith, yeah. But yeah, okay, so hydrogen, lithium, lithium hydride, and aluminum chlorine. So yeah, ChemLab's a huge bottleneck here. So this is just a massive chain, it looks like, where everything is going towards making the graphite rods. This is going to be a pretty big bottleneck here. CO2, lithium aluminum hydride, carbon dioxide, graphite, process the graphite. We're also going to need a lot of SAB reactors, it looks like, because we're going to need them for methane and hydrogen, which people have already made a lot of, but fluorite and copper ore. Or sorry, this is beryl. Copper ore is underneath. This is a little bit close together. This could have been further down, but that's okay. And we're turning all of these into beryllium fluoride and lithium fluoride. Okay. Yeah, Chem Labs and Sab Reactor. Chem Lab is just... everything new is all getting made in the Chem Lab. Except for this uranium, which is getting scavenged, it looks like. No additional nitrogen usage? I mean, nitrogen's already incredibly expensive, so no complaints there for me. All of this to make Metis Weave, which I think we have a decent pile of already. And that's to go into making glass panels. Interesting. Metis Weave glass aluminum plates to make glass panels. This stuff's all fine. Radiation gauges are easy in the machine shop. Uranium-233, I foresee Mars exploding in the future. Yeah. You will not need the Sab Reactor for fluorite or beryl. Those are going to be behind the reactor coming from the mining rig. I mean, you still need the... like, they're coming from the Sab Reactor. Yeah, there you go, Brutal. Moorcox has an answer for you. Nitrogen went below 1.7. That's insane. Nitrogen should not be that cheap. Alright, well, if we're looking for futures on stuff and things to buy in the market, so halite seems like an important one. This is now salt that is going into all of cooking, speculation on my part, and now is actually used in the thorium reactor. Makes sense. So, pick up some of that. What else would we want to grab? Nitrogen, if it's that cheap, like... yeah, I would... this is a good thing to pick up. I would also... how cheap is Metis right now? This is also, like... I mean, you're going to need it to make Metis Weave. This isn't going to stay this cheap. This is actually a bit of a process to get to, and is needed in a lot of things. Anyway, just some speculation there. Confirmed last night, they're behind... oh, it's a visual thing. Gotcha. Good to know. Yeah, what else can we talk about? Salt mining? I mean, you can already get halite in a lot of places, so I wouldn't worry about that. When can we get you on the Mars cast? I wouldn't mind doing it, but you guys always do Mars cast the same time I do my Friday evening movies with my guild. So the Cheese Oasis watches movies every Friday evening, and it seems to tend to overlap with exactly when Mars cast happens. So I haven't been able to recently. Where does halite come from? You can buy it in the resource... with resource credits. You can get it from mining, I believe. You can definitely get it from scavenging. Oxygen, because maintenance won't be off for much longer. Yeah, oxygen is going to be needed in a lot of habitats, and a lot of people are running a lot of habitats pretty aggressively. We used all our stamina when we need to keep training electrical. That was a mistake. Yeah, oxygen prices could definitely go up once people need to actually maintain their habitats. Where are we coming? Oh, we're coming to the pirate radio to get some more stamina here. Did our songs not loop? No, it's the end of Interstellar. That's why. There we go. We'll get this training going, and we'll ask a trivia question for people. Alright. We will give away a common engineering bay. You know what? No, we'll give away a fabrication signet for this one. So, fabrication signet to whoever. This requires 2 pieces of information. One is the thing, and one is the price. So it is. All right. Question is, What is the single most expensive sale that happened on Million on Mars? How much was the sale for? What was the item that was transferred? How much Dusk was spent? And what was the item that was purchased? Oh, I love these answers. Well, so I'm gonna give a signet to Dyson Man on a technicality because of the Solar by Sagan, and that wasn't even something I considered. I'm looking for the in-game marketplace transaction that was the most expensive item. Has anyone said it yet? No. Hey, Boss Wins! Boss Wins is the first one. Alright. Boss Wins, and we'll give one to, to Dyson Man. Yeah, so for the people who were wondering what those big, crazy transactions have been, the most expensive in-market transaction was for 70,000 Dusk for a Mythic Engineering Bay. I feel a little bad because I saw, who was it? James guessed Mythic Habitat, which was close. Dyson Man actually has a good point, though, that the most expensive Dusk transaction was Eric selling the Solar by Sagan to ya boy, I believe, for 200,000 Dusk. But that didn't happen on the marketplace because the artifact wasn't able to be listed. Yeah, we're looking for like the largest Dusk transaction in the marketplace. Could have worded a little bit more specifically, but yeah, we got there. Boss Wins, what's your wax address? And yeah, that sale that happened like live on a Discord call, I believe. Yeah, no, of course. We have a bunch of level 4 libraries. Maybe if people aren't going to use them, maybe we should just get some things going. Like the price, I think our prices are very low. 0.5 per hour and 0.2 for level 2 libraries seems cheap to me. You want my wham? No, I think I got you. All right. I saw months ago the Mythic Hab price. Yeah. We learned that if Steve ever goes broke, he'll be the perfect auctioning voice. Yeah, that one was pretty amusing. The bit of friendly competition between Steve and your boy for who was going to purchase that. I think I jumped in for that sale. Oh. I do have someone who's not 25 up here somewhere. Yeah, I jumped into that bidding with like, oh, I have, I think 50,000 Dusk at the time, and it was quickly not even close to in the running. People see me on stream and see the settlement and all the things we're doing and think of me as a whale. I am not even close. Oh, man. Yeah. That's pretty funny. We'll do, a relatively easier question, and this is probably anyone could get the answer. We'll give away a library to the first person who can give us how much space is on an epic Gen 1 plot. How much space is available for a library? I'm pretty sure... Alright, well now let me double check, because you all have me wondering if I'm wrong. Where's... I have an Epic Gen 1 plot, right? 325 is the answer. Yeah. I like people throwing out 375 and thinking confidently that they're correct. Alright, the first 325 in the list was... Animosin. Congratulations. Animosin. Drop your wax address. I love 375, 375, 375. A bunch of people said it very confidently. Perfect, awesome, thank you so much. We will get a library sent your way. Congratulations. Boss wins, we owe a fabrication signet. Fab signet. And we owe one of these. Alright, we'll do this last one. We'll do some giveaways here at the end for everybody, and we're gonna wrap it up here. We've done most of our tasks. We've already clicked on everything that's running. We've got all our martisans going. Unless people want to know about any specifics or want to look more at the thorium reactor here. Oh, geez. Then I think we're pretty much finished up. But I think we've talked about everything, how to make it, what paths to go down. Basically, it looks like you're going to want a bunch of chem labs set up in order to prepare to get these things built. Trivia-style giveaways are great. Yeah. I'm a fan. I'm definitely going to include a few more of those in the future. I have a bunch more questions, lots of things to talk about. But, you know, we do have a mix of people. We have people who maybe English isn't their first language, and we do want to be inclusive of everybody who is watching the stream. And so we will head over to the giveaway generator. And we'll be giving away a common engineering bay. And a legendary machine shop. So, custom giveaway for... these things. Short entry period, only 1 minute long. One common engineering bay. One epic legendary machine shop. Alright, you've only got 1 minute to enter. Go. Alright. Exclamation mark raffle puts your name in the draw to have a chance to win those 2 items. If you are not following the channel, you cannot win, so you have to follow the channel. We prefer to give stuff away to people who are regular, engaged viewers, who are here all the time, who are chatting, and, you know, not people who just entire history is exclamation mark raffle and nothing else. You know, say you're not a robot, say that you're here. Only got 30 seconds, less than 30 seconds. Exclamation mark raffle puts your name in the draw if you want a chance to win stuff. Do that thing. Bro, I'm people. Alright, well, we'll take it. Ten seconds. Ready. Ready. Get your names in. 3 seconds. Huh. Alright. Raffle is closed. Looks like everyone... Maybe you asked too many questions? No such thing. Ask as many questions as you want. That's why the stream is here. It's why we're on here and answering everything that anybody has. Alright, first winner. The person whose name is chosen will win a common engineering bay. Common Engineering Bay goes to... Yeah, chat moves pretty quick. If I ever miss your question, I'm not ignoring it. It's that things are going very fast, and it takes me a little bit to answer a question and then return to the chat and find my place where I was tracking questions. Alright, winner, Common Engineering Bay is... Hey! James! Congratulations, James! Making up for that habitat question earlier. Alright, James, drop your wax address in the chat. We'll make sure that we... Oh, you already crushed it. Alright. I love when regulars win stuff because they are just on top of it. Alright, James. We'll get a Common Engineering Bay sent your way. Got my wax on speed dial. Alright, and our second winner is winning a legendary machine shop today. Alright, second winner. Let's go! Winner of a legendary machine shop is... G Gold Kratos. Now, that's not a name I've seen chat a lot in here. Congratulations. Are you a relatively new viewer? No, you've been around since March. And asked some questions in previous streams. We love to see it. Congratulations. Drop your wax address in the chat. We'll get you connected. Have we bought any Martisans on the last shop sale? No, they keep coming out while I am at work. And so I haven't been able to catch any of them to date. But that's okay. I'm a day one viewer, underserving. However, I will be back. Alright, fair enough. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in today. Does anyone have any last minute questions? Anything they want us to hit that we may have missed during the stream? I'm happy to hop onto a building, show you a build path, or, you know, anything you're curious about that we may not have touched on today. Roll 1 Rusty Rigs. Alright, you got it. 1 Rusty Rigs for the outro. Alright. And we'll have to set up another giveaway if we win on the last roll there. Several questions next time. Yeah, so we stream every week at the same time. 11 a.m. Central. And we stream for at least an hour. Sometimes 2, sometimes 4. It really depends how we're vibing, how people are doing, how long we've got for the day. Something else for anyone who's tuned in. Definitely make your way over to the Million on Mars Discord. Fantastic community. Really good stuff. Lots of answers over there if you haven't already joined. Do a little shout out for, you know, anyone who's looking for a little more community. Every Friday evening after the stream, just a few hours later, I and a bunch of my friends watch movies together, and anyone is welcome to join for that. We stay in a voice chat, we mute our mics, and we watch some stuff together. An hour ago every Friday. Yep. In addition, if you're a new player to the game, you're wondering, how does the game work? What can I do? Where can I learn more about it? Definitely head over to the YouTube. We have some fantastic tutorials over there. Lots of in-depth information for anyone who hasn't seen it. Yeah. Otherwise, yeah, ROI is not a command. Okay, well, thank you everyone for tuning in. Hopefully we hit all of the questions. Oh, sorry, let's do one last one that we can hit as we're on the way out. Martisan renting a thing in the future. So you can get your Martisans to do work orders, so that's a form of renting. So like Ham uses Wayne to fill some orders. Yeah. Alright. Thank you everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and we'll probably see some of you for movie night tonight. Alright. Later.